Hey, welcome back to a new episode of Norm G Fishing. Today we're at Headwaters and I'm out here in the flat, and as you can tell right here, a lot of hydrilla. So today's probably going to be a tough day, and the reason why I say it's going to be tough, it is blue skies all day, really no wind. I think 1 or 2 miles per hour, so that makes it a challenge. The wind will actually help you catch more fish. What I'm trying to accomplish right now is I'm trying to put my boat in places where no other bass boats can really get to due to all the grass in the water. And it makes it really challenging for other people to come out here and fish where I'm at right now. I mean, they can get out here, but it's definitely a challenge with no wind. I'm using a trolling motor. I got the trolling motor jacked up pretty much to the very top, so that way I can get through the hydrilla. Man, got a bass on here? Yep. I guess he hit it on when I was reeling it in. Pretty nice one. Gracious. Got him. That is a weird bite right there, boys and girls. Check that out. That's a healthy fish. Healthy bass right there. I mean, that thing is gorgeous. That was a weird bite. Check out this bass right here. Look how he ate the swim bait. Just a nice fish, fat. Now I caught this guy first. I think it was 2 fish. That's a swim bait I'm using right here, big old easy. First, I think a small bass hit it. And then when I was reeling the lure in, this bass knocked it out. I didn't even really get a good hook set on him. He just choked it so much, the hook got him. But I didn't even really put a big, I didn't really jack his jaws too bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and let him go. What a beautiful bass here. Go. Oh man, I should have retied my line. Gracious. I should have retied my line, guys. That was a big fish. It could have been a mudfish. Let's call it mudfish, but man, that was, gosh. So that was 30-pound braid right there, but it could have had a knot in it. Don't know. Gosh, that's a big fish though, man. It's all right, let's get another one on here. So I'm out here grinding pretty hard. You know, the sun's coming up. This is supposed to be like 90-some degrees today. It's really hot, no wind. And I want to show you my technique because it does catch fish quite a bit. If you don't mind getting your boat out here in this hydrilla. But you see how you have little holes or pockets within the hydrilla? So what I'm doing, I'm throwing a swim bait. You can do a worm the same way, or any other kind of soft lures, you can do the same way. But basically I'm throwing the swim bait into these holes. I'm letting it sink. And that's where I'm getting the bites. And that's where I caught the last big fish I had, and I lost that big one, snapped my line. It could have been a mudfish. Let's just say it was a mudfish. If I had my camera in the water, you'll see all kinds of bluegill and shiners inside these holes. And these bass, and of course, big bowfin are down below, and they're just launching at whatever comes at them. So yeah, it's a good deal. I don't know how long this is going to work because the sun is coming up pretty high, no clouds today, and I want to grind it out as hard as I can, and maybe we'll try something different later on. Let's go. Got one. Here we go. Nice little bass. Beautiful now, clear water, just to see him fight. Nice one, a couple pounds. Definitely fat. Check it out. I don't see no marks around this fish. This fish has probably never been caught before. So let's go ahead and let her go. Nice one. Got one. Here we go. Got me in the grass. See how big he is here. Pretty decent. There we go. Got him. You can tell that bass has been up in that dark area right there in that cover because he's dark on top. Here we go, come back in the shallows trying to find some fish. Got one. Right here. Not bad. That's a good one right there. Right on the speed worm. Saw some hydrilla patches out here and the water's really clear. I felt like the swim bait wasn't going deep enough. And so went to the speed worm. It's always a great lure. There you go. Nice one. So we got a few fish out of that spot. So let's go try northwest a little bit and see if there's any clean water in that area and try to catch some fish. Got one. Oh man. All right. I don't know if that's a fish or a hydro. That feels like a fish, guys. If it is, man, either he's giant or he's just got a ton of grass on him, but he's shaking his head. Unless I'm going crazy. Yep, there's a fish on it. Thought I felt a fish. Look at that. More grass and fish, but I mean, look at this little bitty fish right here. This little bitty fish making me feel like he's an 8-pounder. That's all right, you know, healthy fish right here. So let's go ahead and let him go. And that's what I'm fishing in right here. I'm throwing this ChatterBait and it's really thick. Now we're in deep water. It's probably 5 or 6 feet. Got one. Here we go. Ah, it's got me in Hydrilla. Pretty nice one right here for sure. Got him. All right. Oh man, I dropped my rod in the water. Get two-sided here. Probably not the biggest one. I think the biggest one was this morning, but this is probably the second biggest, but nice fish on the ChatterBait. So still up here in the northwest area, throwing out here around the hydrilla edges in a deep water around 6 foot. Let's go ahead and let them go. I tell you, the water out here is a different color for sure. And this fish is fat. I'm using a Rage Cross. Great lures, man. I wouldn't throw nothing else. I have caught too many fish on this combination to change. Got one. Oh, here we go. Oh man. I had one. Got off. Man, that guy's fast, dang. Real fast. Right to the boat, man. That's a big gator. Dang. Whew. He's probably like 6 foot. Hey, I want to thank you all for joining me today on Headwaters. We caught several bass, mostly on a swim bait. We caught some on a speed worm, and the ChatterBait. That bite was hot about 2 hours ago. I mean, I was getting bites like crazy with the ChatterBait. But look, I'm heading back to the house, go cook some steaks on the grill. I had a great time, and I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.